once again in the year 2287. We have not gone far from our last episode. As you can see, we're at the end of the Sanctuary Hills Bridge. The newly clean Sanctuary Hills. And now we are heading down the road toward what you may have spied across the ridge last episode, the Red Rocket truck stop. A gas station that can act as your second settlement, typically, depending on which direction you first go. So it is just creeping up past 6:30 or so in the morning, I suppose. Greet the dog. One of the best quest objectives I've ever seen.
What are you doing out here all by yourself?
There's really only one option here.
You want to come with me, pal?
Okay then, let's stick together.
Hey.
Dear sweet, sweet dog meat is now a companion of mine, and I could not be happier. It does not appear as though I have any apparel that will fit him just yet. No bandanas, etc. But we'll see what we can find. So I'm just gonna let him run around here while we scope out the rest of the truck stop. I seem to recall from my distant hazy memories long ago that there's a sort of mole rat ambush potentially on the way. That seems likely. We'll just have to deal with that when it happens, I suppose. But here is our next goal. Not quite as trash-filled as Sanctuary Hills seem to be, but we definitely have some good work to do, especially around the areas where dirt and trash have piled up here in the courtyard. That looks like fun to remove. So let's make our way over to the workbench here. Oh, there's the mole rat ambush. Pardon me, then. Just deal with my friends here. That's not much of a chance to hit. Absolute failure. That's what this is all about. Never was much good at not using VATS, the vault-assisted targeting system, which is part of your Pip-Boy here. Sort of slows down time and lets you fire off extra shots, and every time I try not to use it and play this like an old Call of Duty or something, it ends in tears for me. So now we've sullied up our gaps. Yes, please. We've sullied the premises even further with corpses, but that's just fine. Get rid of these sweet little babies here, and then we'll be back on track. There you go, my friend. Sorry for the rough burial. The elder mole rat, who has just too much weighty life experience and wisdom for me to carry. You alright there, dog meat? Alright. So we may be stuck with one weighty corpse, but oh well. So as I was saying before we were ambushed, let us activate the workshop here. So that I can now use workshop mode at the Red Rocket truck stop. Good for me. There's a sort of a unique feature of this settlement and gas station in that this garage door is still powered and active, and I just think that's super cool. Let's open these doors up. They slide into the door frame. Star Trek style, or something. So this is a very interesting and cool location. So let's get right into clearing some of the bigger trash and the bigger brush. That is what we're here for, after all. Some of these vines and expose the natural brickwork beneath. If I can ever find it again. There we go. Lovely. Street sweeping once again. Oh, you know you want to tackle that. If you could, there you go. Yes. All right, quick jot around the perimeter here. I think I'll be eating a floor jack, but thank you. Oh, that's so oddly satisfying. Just getting rid of a big pile of old junk and likely emotional baggage that no one needs anymore. Alright. Let me make sure I cleared this out, and I did. Just in case. Leave some of the gas station features for now. Coolant pump, etc. Can decide if we want those later. There we go. Alright, but back to the perimeter, as I mentioned. So easy to get sidetracked with all this fun. Ooh, what's that pile of trash over there? Ooh, what's that pile of trash over there? Old Nuka-Cola machine. I don't know if that's an empty bottle. Must be sealed. Nice. A little treat for us there. Delicious. Let's go ahead and assume no one will need the cigarette machine. I think that's pretty safe. Considering everyone's dead, they're not gonna need their cigarettes. Almost missed a big, ugly section of vines. Yes. Looks great. Okay. Continue our clockwise path. Rid of tires. No tires, thank you much. Get rid of this old truck. Scrap it for parts. Guess it's just a fire hazard over here. So many leaves. Leaves and gook. It's all over my boots. I think I'm wearing boots. It's hard to tell. I'm wearing boots. Yes. Good. Okay. That is just too much fun not to immediately, do. Once again, I'm not going clockwise around the building as promised, but I don't even care. Alright, I will save those hedges for later, for a big load of hedges all at once, as is tradition. Oh, I probably don't need this old bit of guardrail out here. Rusting away. Anyway, back to the building. Here we are. If I need the no smoking signs, if there aren't going to be any cigarette machines. At that point, it's really just whatever you need to do to survive. Don't pay any attention to these signs. Lots of good rubble in here. Sure if it has a cause or not. Left my rim shot machine behind. Oh well. Now I'm going anti-clockwise, just to mix things up. Get rid of all these. Yes, yes. Bring out the natural reds and silvers. Aha! I have inspired a new playthrough. I couldn't be happier. And I wish you well. And good luck clearing the vines. That is lovely to know. You. Some nice brick. Can remove this paint as well, the old advertisements, which appear to be for gray tortoise cigarettes. There's nothing more flavorful in your mouth than a gray tortoise. And this is for some sort of cleaning product. Abraxo. I think those are kind of charming, really, and I may leave them for now. But we'll decide later if they fit with the aesthetic the settlers are going for. Whoever ends up at Red Rocket. Put the chemistry station next to the chemistry advertisement here. Jawbone just hanging out there. Nothing we can do about that. Sometimes you'll wake up in the year 2287 to find your front yard littered with jawbone. And you just kind of have to roll with it. Feels like it may be getting later on in the afternoon. Or so, and yet I just want my flashlight for these indoor sections already. I must be losing my eyesight from these post-apocalypse cataracts I've contracted. Let's clear out the main tiley area here. Tiley Minogues. Get rid of that. I apparently don't need a broom. A broom is just another obstacle on the way to cleanliness here. I just use my bare hands and the power of my mind to sweep. I could remove the exit sign, but that would put me in a fire code violation, I fear. But definitely removing the security camera. Down with the surveillance state. And up with the proletariat? I don't know. I'm probably using that incorrectly. Up with the proletariat, I guess. I'm sorry. Old pieces of a giddy-up buttercup toy. That'll be nice. That doesn't imply that someone lost their toy and is now lying dead in a ditch somewhere. For sure. That's fine. Give me that corner stuff. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna tease out that corner stuff. Tickle, tickle. Okay, scrapping everything. Plan B. Plan B is to scrap everything. There we go. While I agree with the sentiment, I find this sign patronizing and will remove it. That's my logic. Calendar can stay. That's adorable. Protect your hands. Yeah, wait, our hands are mutated, so we don't really... It's fine. Oh yeah, that looks like a nice garage. That looks like the kind of garage I would pass by and say, ah, it looks nice in there. And then I'd continue on my way toward non-mechanical ventures. As I am inept while holding a wrench. A traffic cone back there I'd sure like to get at. Just remove this momentarily. Or perhaps permanently. Who knows? I may forget about it. Alright. Cone. I was hoping that radio would stay on top, but it appears to have blinked out of existence. Sorry, radio. I didn't mean it. And I'm just gonna get rid of this too. It's cute, it's blue, it's gone. It's gone forever. One moment here. Let me blow my nose real quick. Got the old morning stuffiness going. Excuse me. Oh, if only I'd had the foresight to leave a handkerchief nearby. That would have been a less devastating break. But I'm back now, and it's as though nothing happened. It isn't true, but it is as though nothing even... Alright. Let's get rid of this. Nobody wants to wake up from their ragtag, hastily made bed in the gas station and look out the window to see a bunch of dry brown twigs. It's like Rule 1, apocalypse etiquette. Twigs are demoralizing, guys. Get rid of them. We need all the upbeat and positive green grasses we can stomach. Oh yeah, here's some good stuff back by Sanctuary. Let's clear it all the way back. While we're over in this corner. Those can stay. Everything else must go. Oh, that just looks so much better with all that junk there. Wow. Thanks, hedge trippers. Trimmers. Oh well. Now I'm just gonna move on. Okay, cleaning up all those leaves, all these cans. I'll leave that for now. I don't even know what kind of trash this is. Egg cartons and old silks, apparently. An egg and silk merchant just tripped and died right there. Duffel bag, potentially jam-packed with recreational drugs. We'll find out. Oh boy, will we find out. Come on. There you go. Everything tends to get a little more difficult near the edge. Near the edge of your building limit. I think I just I took a little damage there. I think I stepped on a irradiated thistle. And it gassed me with its irradiated thistle pods. You know, it's one of those. There's some more of that mute fruit. Wild mute fruit that will help the villagers. They're now villagers instead of settlers. I've changed it on the fly. Stepping on those irradiated things. It's not going to help my store of stim packs, for sure. Okay, let's go back to that drug bag. I mean duffel bag. Cough, cough. Don't want to get too far away. There. Oh yes, more vines. More vines to happily remove. You're welcome, sir. Whoever you are supposed to be. Perhaps a real historical figure that I should know. but I'm just gonna pretend you're some part of the game lore that I've never heard of. A couple more vines, and then let's take a peek. Molotov cocktail. Some sort of anarchist's bag waiting out by the statue. How nice. Oh, you scared me with your shadow there, my friend. Leave those, they're not hurting anyone. Add a little texture down there. Don't suppose it's going to let me get rid of this. I suppose not. Alright, finally, let's see if we can clear out these guys. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry about whatever happened here. I feel partially... Oh, sorry, I'm grabbing you by an inappropriate area. It's not personal. Doink. There we go. Nature will carry him on to his final resting place, which looks to be about 5 feet over there. That will be his final resting place. Yep, yeah, there we go. That's nice. Anyone want to say a few words, or... No? Nobody cares? Nobody cares about him? Okay. A little harsh, but I understand. We'll move on. And the dog is too heavy. That should make the human man feel a little weight conscious, I guess, but it's fine. Sorry. That's gross to be staring at. Alright, moving on. There's a live dog. Let's stare at the live dog to make ourselves feel better. Alright, I guess that car is going to stay. Much like the man's corpse. Final resting place. Few more guardrails to knock out here. Always plenty of dry twigs. A lot of meat fruit around here. I wish you could actually move the wild variant of bushes. There is a domestic mute fruit you can get later that does allow you to move it around. But I don't think I'll be able to take advantage of any of these just yet. Apart from for my own nutritional needs. Not sure if there should be an occasional tree that does have those scraggly vines, or what the aesthetic should be exactly. I usually tend to remove all of those, but they could make sense down near a moist riverbank. I'm not sure. It's the thing you really need to think about as you're strolling through the mutated apocalypse of the year 2287 is agricultural realism near your riverbanks. Just keep it in the back of your mind. So there's plenty of room out here in this clearing, additional shacks, additional housing, etc. Whatever we may need. In addition to the whole gas station proper there. Come on, there we go. anything not close to a riverbank, in near the gas station proper, I will happily remove. Not sure how I'm reaching up there with my my telekinesis, but okay, sure. Oh, that is nice. That was a treat for me. It's all downhill from here, really, in my life. After removing those vines off the wire. It's a kind of nice lamp post, but I'm not sure if it's functional. I can replace it with one of our solar-powered ones, perhaps. Not quite as much buildable space on this side of the gas station, but that's fine. Who needs it? Where are you, Bush? There we go. Finally found the right angle of approach. I kind of like some of that green grass peeking out. I probably shouldn't have removed the other sections. We'll pretend I didn't. Alright, clear out this sign a bit. Usable chair. There's a usable chair. Throw this indoors. There we go. I cannot scrap the burnt lifestyle magazine. That's an important item. That must be stored in my workshop, apparently. I love how you can scrap cigarettes into their natural materials, which is asbestos. Lovely. Not anymore, they don't. Employees don't exist, so they don't really have to wash their hands. At all. While I'm sure this shelf has provided many years of use, it appears to be just a real shin basher coming in this door. I don't know why they would put it here, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Tiny scissors. Can't forget those. There's a whole Elton John song about it. To forget it now would just be a shame. I'm pretty sure it went tiny scissors. That's the Elton John song you're thinking of. Take a brief intermission for all the Elton John fans out there to chastise me. That should take about 5 minutes, and then we'll move on. I will be one of them. I will be chastising me. Clearly. That's just adorable. I'm gonna leave the hammer stool exactly where it is. Continue our bramble removal that I keep wildly cycling back and forth from. Is he ever gonna finish with the brambles? I can hear you asking. Maybe. Maybe. All right. Mute fruit can stay. Most of these stumps can stay for now. The occasional dry bush, if that's the way to say it. Ahem. Just to break up the eye line a bit. But I don't want many of these tall, gangly, nasty ones. Like you, sir. And I think these are all too close to the edge. Oh good. I was wrong. I was wrong and spoke too soon. Excuse me. Dog out for blood. And with many apologies, I will send you on to Valhalla. He's holding a baby rattle. That disturbs me somewhat. Makes me think it's a cursed baby that I just put down in cold blood. And it wouldn't be the first time, let me tell you. What's that story about, you ask? No, we don't have time to get into that. Oh, I so hoped. I so hoped, and my hopes were so dashed. Get rid of those, just in case. Okay, that's enough of the riverbank. Just around the you-know-what. Anytime now, half-submerged log. It's been... There we go. Yeah. Just had to out loud complain about it, and then it was fine. That's the magic word. Is there gonna be a magic word for this one? Nope. But there probably will be motion sickness. Jeez. In Fallout and in life, after you have struggled for some time with the pile of branches that now appears impossible, you must move on. You must move on to brambles elsewhere in your life, and perhaps return later, when you have a new pair of reinforced gloves. Alright, that should take care of most of the natural hillside out here. And it appears as though the sun is going down, finally. The green glow of my building limit all around is becoming more noticeable. So let's jump back into the truck stop proper and see if we can set up a bed real quick. I'll be back for you. Oh, yes. Yes. Maybe in this back office room somewhere, which I neglected to completely clean. Gave up halfway through. There's another stash of caps there that I'm pretty excited about. Take out the broken cabinet with no drawers. Leave the good cabinet. What are you doing, dog meat? Rolling on the Tylee Minogues? There we go. Maybe I can put that little cleaner. No? Maybe not. Okay. There we are. Get rid of some of these boxes. Excuse me, dog meat. Ow, never mind. I misclicked, and it's all over. But we didn't need that cabinet. Yes, happily take caps. Thank you. Is actually on, strangely enough. That's nice. Won't have to replace it. And get rid of that cabinet, get rid of that cabinet. There we go. Easy decisions. So let's throw a bed in here. Lovely. And, just for some added protection against nighttime, let's close up shop. Well, if we need any added protection against the nighttime, but let's role play with it here. Technically, that means I'm, role-playing in my bedchambers with you all, but we're just gonna have to deal with that. Sleepy time. 8 p.m., we want to go till 6 a.m., perhaps? Something like that? Goodness, how I wish sleeping was this easy in real life. I guess it still is a restricted area of sorts. I'll leave that. Giddy up, Buttercup can stay, but you, sir, are too excited about the explosive great taste of sugar bombs and must go. That fridge door does not close, so I'm going to remove it. That may seem a little harsh, but here we are. Alright. Open up shop. And we are back in another beautiful morning. I guess I have more ambushy mole rat piles to remove. Evermore. I must have just missed this guy the first time through. Put him with the others. Don't want them to get separated. I'm at it. There we go. Seems to be better, if it's one of those long line of hedges, it always seems to be better going at it long ways for some reason. I'm not sure what the logic is behind that, but I'll accept it. Alright, we have another benchless picnic table. It's not gonna do anyone's bum any good. I do kinda like these, I don't know what you would call it exactly. Bubble phone booths. That's fantastic. I'll leave that. But this bubble dome has broken. I'll make something else out of it later. So they had a habit of just tossing their old pallets and barrels down the hill here into this small cave. That was not a good environmental decision to whoever was the current landlord of the Red Rocket truck stop. I have some suggestions. Brain fungus, which is apparently edible, or at least half edible. 0.5 of a food. Hey, do you guys want some brain fungus? Maybe. Is it food? It's, but it's 0.5 of a food. I'll take some. Thank you. Alright, leave most of those roots. We'll scrap the brain fungus, just for aesthetic purposes. But we'll leave the glowing fungus. That's lovely. Oh, why not? Yeah. Alright, that is looking pretty good. Tighten up this corner a bit. Let's see if I can find those, solar lanterns here. I don't think I've got the black ones, but I've got a similar looking light post. I do like these. There's just a nice simplicity to these, so maybe I will give it a UFO light companion. And then move this. There we go. Now you know where to go to make your calls to all of the family members that are no longer living with the phone that is no longer connected to the grid. Hold still. This won't hurt a bit. Alright, is it time? Is it hedge time? I think so. Let's do this. I feel like I need to hold my breath. I don't know why, but I'm going to, for this whole line of hedges. It's only going to be about 10 seconds, but still, an impressive feat. Practically didn't make it. I've never never been this lightheaded in all of my days. One moment. Alright, so sorry. Last line of trash around the, main courtyard here. Leaves, trash, all that good stuff. I think I will keep this super clean in the main section, even though this is green grass. We'll weed it. I want this to be as flat as possible so we can maybe build up around it some sort of wall or structure. Not that these little tufts of grass would have interfered with that much. But it's the principle of the thing. Anything else I am missing? There we go. Ah, another one of our dear friends. Dear, dear naked mole rat friends. I was going to put him over here, but then he'll be away from his family. And we've already made such a point to put the others together. Cute little guy. Aha, I forgot this hedge guardrail, too. There we go. Friends forever. Nice big Nuka-Cola advertisement, which does add some character. Shame to lose it. We might actually be getting pretty close at that point. I think there might just be a few more things inside, maybe? A few more guardrails. Give me just one moment. I will be right back with you here. Try to leave you in a relatively, visible spot. There. Visual spot. Be right back. Okay, my apologies. Let's see if there's anything else I missed here around the outside edge. There we go. Few saplings. Bunch of stuff I can't seem to get a hold of. Just have to leave that. Let's get rid of this guardrail. Perfect. That went all out in one big go, basically. I guess this is stuck. Yes, looks like it. No problem. Okay, I think that's gonna be good. For the ridge. Make sure I didn't miss anything by our billboard. I think that should be pretty good. It's always a little disappointing when the whole place is actually clean and you have to move on. But that's the nature of this, I suppose. Huh. Interesting that I could get rid of those. That's tempting, actually. But I don't think I could get rid of most of the smaller ones here, so... who knows? I'll leave it for now for a little extra gas station character. Right, we have our phone booth corner set up. That's pretty clean. No more illegal waste dump out here. Guess I'll take out a couple more of these shrubs. And we'll leave one. Okay. The outside is pretty good. Let me just check to make sure I'm not forgetting something on the roof. Occasionally there will be stuff hidden in places you wouldn't think to look. Don't know if that's going to be high enough to let me get up there. That should be. Ah, definitely worth getting up here. Look at all that goodness. That would have been a disappointing ending. We've had a dark cloud of garbage hanging over us, quite literally. It's the titular rocket. If I can only clean off the exhaust it has gathered. There we go. Alright, looks like those lights are still working too. That's very nice. So the rocket will be lit up at all times. I don't need to power anything extra. Oh, that is nice. This is like the real gold mine up here. Alright, one more corner. There we have it. Look at that clean roof. Ooh. This game is so satisfying. Alright, we shouldn't need our stairs. And we shouldn't need this corporate reminder. I guess those lights might not work. But I'll wait until the next nighttime to check them just in case. Don't want to remove them if they have the possibility of working. So finally, let's run back in here, reopen the garage door, so that we can get the proper view. Actually, one more bramble to remove. 2, 3. Yes. Guardrail too. I keep missing guardrails. Hiding on me. There we go. One more hidden maple log, which sounds like a form of candy that I now want. And with that, I think we may be clean. Looks pretty good. There, looks even better. So we have plenty of room for expansion out here, if needed. We have a nice defensible gas station proper, plus the whole courtyard that can be built up into shops, etc. And then a very, very nice roof area, really. Oh, almost missed a vine. That would have been devastating. Very nice roof area that could be purposed into houses or battlements, whatever's needed. This is quite the location, and ready for anything that may happen, I hope. Now that they have room to expand. Plus a whole pile of mole rat corpses that will probably never despawn. It's just a bonus. You move in here, you get mole rat corpses for free. I guess I can delete this lantern post while we're at it. And I will have to head off. As you may see down this road, that is Concord, Massachusetts proper, I believe. The outskirts of it. So I will have to head off that way and find the next settlement. In fact, if memory serves, and it often doesn't, it may be that power line post out there. I think one of those may be the next settlement in the line. So I will leave us here, looking off that direction. And next time I find a settlement all dirty and in need of cleaning, I will come running to find you. I promise. Until then, I hope you're well, and bye for now.